Mercenaries. It's the General, Osama, a.k.a. the Black Jack Bauer, b.k.a. Scrooge McDuckets, c.k.a. Strap God Osama. Hit y'all with this quick little live real quick. You know, before we even get into all of that, we're going to give some cats some time to hop in. We're going to stand by and do something else while we let the Mercenaries jump on up in here. 762 Mike. Yes, sir. Chopper season. Every season of the year is chopper season, baby. On point 2AT. What's happening with you, Merc? Glad to see that y'all tapping in with the General before this Eastern Conference Finals Game 3 come on in about less than 2 hours. We doing good, brother. We doing good. Let me see if I can work on this moderator thing here. Let me see if I know how to work all that magic. I don't think I know how to do all that jazz. Oh, no, I definitely don't want to do that. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. Figure out how you do that mod stuff. You know, I don't be into this stuff like that. And if not, yeah, I ain't gonna worry about it. Sleep so BK Fly, what's happening with you? Man, I need to come get some of that Sazone, man. I sat in someone else's chair, man. They were all right, man, but they ain't you. They ain't you, Mercenary. I need to come holler at you one time. I need to holler at the kid. Get some of that Sazone. See, I got the fresh twist, man, but you know, man, just the beer just wasn't it, man. I need some of that Sazone. Straight from Kings County. You already know. Let me go ahead and pull up something real quick. Yeah, I know, man. It's a little lounge shirt. I know y'all probably say, like, man, the Journal doing bad out here. No, I was doing some cleaning around here, making sure that the stronghold is up to par. You never know when the UN might want to come and do a inspection over here, so you got to stay up to par. Oh, yeah, man. I ain't hollered at my co-worker out there, man. So next time I'm out there, you know I'm going to push up on you. You know I'm going to push up on you. 2A Vet. Salute to you, Merc. How you doing this afternoon, brother? Hopefully everything is well. No, I ain't going to do that. But look, man, I got 4 people in here, man. Look, man, some of y'all need to be promoted, man. Some of y'all been a sergeant for too long, man. We need to get some of y'all to move up to tech sergeant, staff sergeant. We need y'all to move up the ranks a little bit. So starting next week, man, I'm handing out promotions. Some of y'all cats need to move up the enlistee ladder. And if y'all really dedicated, I'll get y'all enlisted to be officers. Because we do need some more officers in these ranks. So let's go ahead and dive on into it, Mercs. Let's dive on into it. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about this NFA ordeal, about suppressors being hopefully removed from the NFA. Now, am I a fan of that? I kind of am, then I'm kind of not. Well, I'm a fan because, you know, that $200 tax stamp I've been paying for the last 10 years, man, you know, I think I got about over 20 stamps. So just think about all those $200, and I'm not the best at math, but I think 200 times 20 is what, about $2,000? About $2,000? Well, 2, 4, 6, 8. No, I ain't the best at math. It might be $4,000, but who gives a damn? It's too much money I done gave away off some registration. So I'm just gonna say this: it's a good thing because more people is going to get into the suppressor game, which I think is pretty swell. You know, they have their pros and cons. I think suppressors are helpful for new shooters, especially when that loud bang goes off and they flinch. I remember taking my mom to the range. I bought her a gun. And y'all seen it before. I haven't done a video on it in a while, and I wish I'd have brought it here with me. But I got her the H&K VP9 law enforcement model in flat dark earth. Her best friend has a Glock 19X. And I said, you know, I'm gonna let you know besties have kind of like matching guns. So since she had the Glock, I figured I'd go next door, to Austria and go to Germany and get a nice German piece for her. And my mom is a southpaw. I think my brother Sleeps is a southpaw. So, southpaws got to, have something that's very friendly for them. So you get like an ambidextrous pistol. And man, listen, she loves that gun. She really loves that gun. She hasn't shot it in a while. But next time I take her shooting, I'm definitely going to take her on with the suppressor shoot and let her, get the tents out. Because when she's in that indoor range, every time somebody shoots, she just flinch. She just, huh? I'm like, what you jumping for? She said, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm like, these guns been going off since we've been through the door. You should be used to it by now. But that's all right. So suppressors have a good thing to help break in new people. More people start shooting suppressed. They'll take that loud pop out of the indoor range, kind of help the women calm down a little bit. Maybe if you're trying to get a child into shooting a little bit more, that should probably be something that will, try to bring more shooters in. Let me go back in this comment section here, because I know y'all been rapping a little bit. Okay, look, everybody's rapping. On point 2AT. I seen that Cali might be able to get them, and I ain't gonna lie, your boy kind of spooked. Oh yeah, because red and blue and orange are gonna be holding it down. And then what you got? Like the Migos, like the Serranos and Norteños, Mexican Mafia, MS-13, all those gangs. And man, listen, I think they thought about that back in '86 when they came up with the Hughes Amendment, getting rid of machine guns, because it was like the wild, wild South in Miami with those cartels with everybody with machine guns. So I kind of understand it, that everybody can just go in, secure one, and head on out. But I still think that your state still has to have an amendment or some type of legality for them to still have it. Because I don't think, even though that they're legal on the federal level, still in your local level, on the state level, machine guns, short barrel rifles, short barrel shotgun, destruction devices, I don't think none of those are legal in California. But if so, that would be real sweet for them to get a little taste of some non-restrictive action in their state. They can start playing with some real fun toys. So if you out there in Cali, on point 2AT, if you are, let me know what part you are. I got some family out there I'm thinking about taking a visit to. Oh yeah, 2A veteran. Imagine if we can get a refund for our stamps. Let me tell you this. This is the God's honest truth. My mom is actually about to get a refund for Social Security because Biden got rid of that windfall elimination plan, to where if you got a pension, you couldn't draw Social Security. So, she's getting ready to get a nice check back. It's not going to be much, because they're not going to go back all the years that she's, went without. I think the most they're going to go back is maybe 3 years and cut her a check. So she has a few girlfriends who are, retired, and they're getting a big check. So I know for sure they're not going to cash no refund like that, but it'll be good to imagine that, we can get a refund on the stamps. Because man, listen, I'll probably buy me another nice old rifle or a nice optic or something. All that money I done spent on tax stamps. So that's real nice thinking, brother. On point 2AT. Yes, sir. I'm in Bakersfield, Central Cali. Okay. That's cool. I've only been to California one time, and that was when I was probably about 5 or 6. My uncle was graduating from San Diego State with a jurisprudence in law, a doctorate degree in law. So that will be the last and only time I've been to California. But I've been wanting to go out there for a while and hang out on the West Coast and, get some of that good California sunshine, or like Tupac, some of that good California love. Yeah, that's going to be a nice chunk of change. You're definitely right, it is. And that's why they're not going to want to surrender that money. Because just think, all that money they got to give back. So it's some good thinking, but we already know in the perfect world it's not going to happen. I mean, in the perfect world, it probably would happen, but not in this world, it's not going to happen. But So yeah, like I say, I think that you'll have maybe a lot of more suppressor companies emerging, as it has been in a while since I've been in the NFA game. I'm gonna tell y'all about the NFA game, right? I was going to college in Warner Robins, Georgia, and that's a real rural city, town, if you want to call it like that. They have the Warner Robins Air Force Base, and I remember when I was getting into guns real serious. I remember going in the store. It was between Warner Robins and Hawkinsville. If y'all know Young Jeezy, the rapper, that's where he's from, Hawkinsville, Georgia, real country town. And I remember seeing a full auto AK-47 on the shelf. And I still remember this day like it was nothing. Guess how much that full auto AK was? This was in 2006. It was under $10,000. You look for a full auto AK right now, they're easily 30,000 minimum. And if you find a nice one, you can get one for about close to 50,000. I mean, this could be like a Norinco or a Polytech Chinese AK. I'm talking about, man, if I would have known what I know now, I would have bought that sucker, and I'll be having it listed right now, trying to cash on in. You know what, $400, two-way veteran? That's how much I bought my first AK for. I bought a Wasser 10 in 2007 when I was down there in Warner Robins. It was $399, brand new. A Wasser 10 AK. Now those bad boys are easily close to $1,000. Yep, Wasser 10. First legal rifle that I bought. I should say first legal gun purchase I've made. And that's a topic for another time. But that's the first legal purchase that I made was an AK-47. Yep. 2007, $400. And I wish I knew what I knew now. I would have bought them all up. Speaking of guns that I should have bought in the past, I'm going to tell you something else that I don't see much often. But when I was into the guns real good, 2009, 2010, 2011, you used to be able to go to the gun stores around here and you will find Mosin Nagants, which are just old Russian bolt action rifles. They used to always come in like these fucking crates, and they used to have them. You just pick up whichever one you want, whichever one that was like in the run of the mill, whether it was one that was okay, one that was a sought out after hex receiver Mosin. It had just your regular run of the mill rounded off receiver Mosins, and they were just loaded with that cosmoline gunk on it. That cosmoline basically like a protectant that keeps the metal from rusting when it's out there, when it's being transported with the wood. And so you have to take like a day or two to get that cosmoline off because they loaded it on so thick and liberally. Man, it would take you a while to get them cleaned up, but you should be able to get those rifles for like $120, $150, maybe 200 tops. And they used to come in crates in the gun store, and people just buy them left and right. I ended up securing one. I got one for $200, and I'm telling you, man, good $200 spent. Yeah, Sleeves, that sound like the good old days. Shit be high these days. Yeah, you're right. Inflation drives up a lot of things, brother. They really do. And I say inflation is the enemy of the consumer, but it's the friend of the manufacturer. Because even though things go up and they don't have a reason to go up, they'll just go up anyway. Yeah, I need one of those also. Yeah, two on point 2AT. You definitely need to secure one. Whether it's the Wasser 10 or the Mosin Nagant, you need to get you one. If it's the Mosin Nagant, if you find one, hold on to them. And that ammo they shoot, 7.62 by 54R, is one of the first modern rifle cartridges made, and it has a rim on the rear of the case, not like how bullets now they have an indentation before it gets to the rim. It's basically like a 22 rim fire. That's basically the first modern cartridge of the time, and it's still to this day the oldest cartridge manufactured. Two-way veteran, true. I appreciate that, brother. I try to stay on top of this on the strap shit. If I ain't been good at anything in life, it's this gun shit, and I do it very well. But yeah. And so, like I say, the NFA, I really think they should just get rid of it all together. But in that case, be so many more people with stuff, and some people are gonna get their handle so they shouldn't have. You know, whether they're a felon or just somebody who just has, you know, evil in their heart or in their mind. But the world has been spinning since the first day it came into creation with people who thought of that, and it's going to be like that way till it's over with. So the only thing you can do is do your due diligence and do the right thing. And if you see something, say something. And that's just the God's honest truth. So on a side note, who y'all like tonight? Knicks or Pacers? I already know Sleep's riding with them Knicks. I already know that Sleeps is riding with them Knicks. I know he is. He's faithful to the Knicks like the Garden is Spike Lee. Like my nigga T-Rex said back in the Smack DVD. I know he is. Eyes and Ears Tactical, my brother. Man, I'm staying blessed, brother. I'm staying blessed. Man, listen. I'm so glad, man. I haven't chopped it up with you in a while. I had 2 interviews at this one job, and hopefully after the holiday tomorrow, they'll be reaching back for me to come back up in the game and start making some money so I can come back getting some real gun content going on, making more money, same type of schedule. And man, listen, I'm just hoping that these people come back. The guy told me I was on the short list. I was kind of confused about what he meant by that, and I had to, you know, Google it. And told me that's a good thing, that I'm a top candidate. So hopefully, you know, they'll come on through. Hopefully they'll come on through. Seconds count, my brother. Welcome to the syndicate, Merc. We glad to have you here, man, before this game come on. So glad that y'all tapped in, man. You know, I don't do these lives. I want to start doing more lives. I see my brother Sleeps doing them. 762 Mike doing them. I think Eyes and Ears done one a while ago. He shouted me out. And I like to try to tune in when I can, Mercs, to support my people who support me. Man, listen. I just want to thank y'all for the unwavering support. Yeah, I know you're rocking with them Knicks. I know you're rocking with them Knicks. My aunt who live in Harlem, right off 125th and Broadway. That's all she been talking about. I don't want to call. I ain't called her since the Knicks lost the other night. It was that Friday night. So I already know she's 38 hot. Mama called her tonight. Hopefully they get that W. If they don't get that W, man, the Knicks got to get the fuck up out of New York. Maybe they'll go up to Buffalo or something and they could be a winner there. Maybe they'll be accepted in Buffalo, or maybe Albany or motherfucking Granville or something. But New York City wants a winner. And the Knicks ain't been winning in a long time, so they got to tighten up. But I ain't even going to hold you, though, man. Them Knicks, they got to tighten up. But them Pacers, man, listen. Them Pacers are the truth, man. Them young bucks is hooping, dog. Hallie, man, it's like his little 3-point shot, man. Sometimes when I just see it go, I say, oh, man, I know that's wet. And more than likely, it go right on in. And like I say, Pascal Siakam, he's a good, I think he's a power forward. I think I'm playing as the 4. I think he's a 3 and a 4. He's just a 4 overall. He can play the 3 and the 4. And, man, his ball handling, he can create his own shot. He's pretty good. Neesmith, he's a great 3-point shooter. He could put up some points. Miles Turner, man, oh my God, that young buck there, man, he could go in, but I don't have a dog in the fight. Like I said, I grew up a Jordan fan. After Jordan retired, I was an AI guy, so I guess I could say Philly is my team, but I know we ain't gonna do shit. We're gonna give Embiid more money. We keep him on around. And listen, man, we're gonna figure something out. Eyes and Ears Tactical. Can you do a video on LPVOs again? Advantages and drawbacks. You want me to do a live, or you want me to do a regular video? Because at the current moment, I don't have any LPVOs, but I have no problem, you know, doing a video. Maybe I can, I don't know, maybe I could draw on a piece of paper or something, so I'm not at work with my little marker board. Maybe I can go steal one. Okay. Eyes and Ears. I'm back in California for the holiday, visiting my kids and grandbabies. We at Mission Beach right now. Hey, man, get some of that good sunlight in, man. Get some of that good sun in. Enjoy times with your children and your grandchildren. Man, you look too young to be a grandfather. I thought you was my age, about 37, 38, man. Don't tell me you grandpa, man, at that age, man. Listen, man, enjoy the time with your family, brother. And I know they glad to see you in California, but with that gun freedom you got in New Orleans, or should I say Louisiana. I don't know if you're in New Orleans or not. I know that you're enjoying it. So, like I said, I'm waiting for you to get that first NFA purchase, man. I'm ready to see that first NFA purchase. I'm ready to see that. But I know you got it coming in the woodworks. So we're going to stand by. Sleep so BK Fly. We going out. We going with a bang, but we not done. Hey, man, I don't believe you're done. Not when you got Mr. Clutch. But you can't keep putting the game on Mr. Clutch, man. OG got to definitely stand up. And let me tell you another cat who got to step up and stand up. Cat, Karl Anthony Towns. He needs to step up big time. Big time. He getting paid too much money and it's too good of a five to be slacking off like that. And let me tell you something else that's hurting y'all. Mitchell Robinson, with that hacker Mitch nonsense that they got going on, he has to work on those free throws. He makes Shaq look like a better free throw shooter, man. I'm telling you, man, it's horrible seeing him at the line. But he has to work on his free throw shooting. If that's what the coach just at Tibbs just say, hey, man, all thing you doing today is working on free throws. He better be right on that. Let me go back. Okay, eyes and ears. Yes, do the chalkboard teaching again. Well, I'll go out and secure one and try to mount it somewhere. And I'll go back and try to do the chalkboard where I could be an illustrator. I feel like John Madden in the game when I be with that chalkboard, man. I feel like John Madden instructing the mercenaries on the plays out here. But yeah, but just tell me what you want me to do about the LPVO, like the disadvantages and the advantages. I mean, is there anything that's looking for specific, like which brands to choose from, which magnification range, reticle choice? Give me a little bit something more in depth so I could meet your needs, brother. And I'm saving it here in the hard drive. You 57, man. You look good with 57. No Diddy, no homo. Man, 57, man. Heinz 57 ain't got shit on you, my brother. Hey, man. Keep up whatever you're doing. Whatever regimen you're doing, drinking lots of water, eating a lot of healthy vegetables and fruits, keep doing that. Sleep so BK Fly. Don't steal one. Hey, man, they better steal the next 4 games that they talking about winning this series. They got to steal the next 4, and I would enjoy if they win the next 4 right now and pull a Jordan. No game 7. Eyes and ears tactical. I got a suppressor coming, maybe 2. Look, let me get back a little long. That's what I'm talking about, brother. You ain't got to tell us no more, man. We're just gonna be sitting back with the cognac, waiting on the video. And look, man, just because you're here and I got the Mercs here, let me show y'all a bottle I've been waiting on the bust open off the liquor cabinet. Stand by. All right, Mercs. Listen, man. That's what I've been holding on. I want you to see that. Hennessy Master Blender, number 2. So I got this for you. When you make them suppressor releases, man, that's what I'm going to open just to celebrate your welcome into the NFA club. Just for you, brother. Yep, right on eyes and ears. That's dope. Yes, sir. Facts. We speak facts over here. Seconds count. Yes, at eyes and ears. I got my first one around last October. What'd you get, seconds count? What you cop? Eyes and ears tactic. I want a dedicated 22 LR. The other will be a multi-caliber, mainly 5.56, 300 blackout, and a pistol. All right. I can help you with that. And I'm going to save you some money at the same time. What you can do is you can be like me. You can get you one of those AB Suppressor's Little Bird suppressor for about $200, brand new. All right. You can get you another multi-caliber can. Basically, you can get you a 30 caliber, which handle your 300 blackout, 7.62, 308, 6.5 Creedmoor, 6 millimeter, things of that nature. If I didn't say 223, 5.56, that too. I I'm going to help you out with that one too. You can get an AB Suppressors Warthog 762. I see those go for $480 brand new. So sub $500 can, $200 can from AB at $700. And if you want you a pistol can, listen, get you a 45. You can get you something like let's just see. Who has a nice one out now that I could recommend? So many right now. We'll just say if you just want to save some money and try to get you something real nice, you can get something like a Griffin Armament Revolution 45. Those are real good. You can get you a and I'm gonna tell you another thing about those Griffins, man. If you get the Mod 3, I think it is, you can shoot those on a rifle and the pistol. All you do is just change the mount out to a different mounting system. Take the booster assembly out and put your mounting assembly in there, and bam, there you go. You can also go with Silencer Code Octane 45 or Osprey 2.0 45 if you want something a little newer. Go with OSS, the Rad 45. I would suggest get the 45 so you can shoot everything underneath. 10 millimeter, 40 caliber, 357 SIG, 9 millimeter, 380. That would be my route. Just get you 3 cans. Just get you 3 that will cover all your bases. And remember, you want a 22 that you can service and clean out, because shooting those lead rounds out of 22 will gunk it up pretty quick. So that's just my 2 cents, Merc. But let me know what you go with from there. Magnification and reticle. Copy that. Okay, Sleeps. You looking, huh? What you looking back? You looking back at this right here? Bye. There, this Master Blender Hennessy right here. Bye. Yeah, bye. I've been holding that thing for a while for a special occasion. I have a dope liquor cabinet, but the cold part, I think, not drink liquor on special occasions. Hey, man, nothing wrong with that. I bet you do have a dope liquor collection since you don't drink. Everybody else probably comes over and drink up the good stuff. Or what you do is you tell them that it's Hennessy. You probably putting in solid knot in that damn bottle, and everybody think they're drinking that good stuff. And they're drinking bottom shelf liquor. That's probably what you're doing, saving all the good stuff for yourself. And when you do drink, you're drinking on the good stuff, and the guests are sipping on that nonsense. I see you. I see you, my boy. 2A veteran, NFA Game. You already know. NFA Game. On point 2AT. Never seen that bottle. Oh, man. You never seen the Master Blenders? I think they're on like number 6 now. You know, when I was at my last job at CNN, the so-called people there told me I was promoted, and I got this out because I ain't never been promoted at a job. And I said, well, let me celebrate with this nice bottle. But all it was just a pay raise. It was never no promotion. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. So I figured I'd save it for a real good occasion. So, yeah, man. And only other Hennessy I've seen is the Pure White. I got some of that too. Stand by. Want to make sure I didn't hit nothing. Look at that. Look at this there, bye. Still got this from a player who went on a cruise a few years ago. Still in this little net with the seal on that guy. Once you see that there, still got the seal on that guy. The original Pure White Hennessy. Oh, yeah. The original Pure White Hennessy. So, not the Hennessy Henny White that they made over here. This is the real McCoy. And I got another bottle sitting over there in the same little netting too. So, yeah, I'm a liquor collector. If you see when I be doing my videos in front of the bar, I know it's been looking bare for a while, but I'm going to restock up probably in the next few weeks and get it going again. Eyes and Ears Tactical, Dead Air. You know what? Dead Air has fell off for a while now. The customer service has been lacking, and I don't have any of their products, but I heard about the customer service over the years has been horrible. Now, when I first was buying suppressors, I met one of the founders of Dead Air, Mike Pappas. Real nice guy, genuine guy. He's not going to bullshit you around. If his product is lacking, he has no problem admitting that the product is lacking, that another company has a superior can over his. That's one thing I like about Mike. He's a down-to-earth, straight shooter guy. Now, when they had the NRA annual meet here, I didn't get a chance to rap with him. He was at the Ruger booth, and I didn't make it over to the Ruger booth to, chop it up with him. But I've been wanting to get some dead air products. I'm looking at that Nomax 33. Maybe put on a 338 Lapua Magnum or 338 Norma Mag. But I'm gonna work on getting me some dead air products. 2A veteran, rugged. Yeah, I got a rugged Obsidian 45. I would recommend that. And you can take it from the long configuration, no homo, no diddy, to the short configuration. Very adaptable. You can shoot 300 blackout subs with that. That's another thing. If you want to shoot subs if you want to shoot 300 blackout out your pistol can, most of them are requiring you to use subsonic ammo. If you shoot supers in it, you might blow it up. I see those 3D printed cans now. Yeah, that's what's taking over the game now. A lot of people aren't trying to use those metals anymore. I think they're pretty costly, especially if you get into premium cans like titanium, like that Thunder Beast Ultra 9 that I have is made out of grade 9 titanium, 9-inch can, weighs about 11. Well, I say since it has the mount in there, direct thread, that's about 13 ounces. So pretty light. Pretty light. And I think 3D is probably the way of the future now. 3D is the way of the future. And now that they're using 3D printed without using welding technology, there's some companies making, like Huxworks has 3D printed titanium cans. So that is the future. 3D printed is the future. Good information, Mercenaries. So 45 caliber can for all pistols. Yes, sir. That bore diameter 45 will shoot from 45 caliber to everything below it. And if you get one that's user serviceable, you can shoot 22 out of it and still clean it, and there you go. But me personally, I would recommend just have a 22 can for 22 long rifle all the way to 5.7 by 28. That's just my 2 cents. You agree with me on that, 2A veteran? I'm so glad to know that somebody does agree. All right, fam, I get back at it. You have a great rest of the stream and a blessed rest of the day. Appreciate that on point 2AT. Ost held. Pick me up a RC 2762 for my scar. That's what I put on mine. You know, when I first got my scar, Silencer Co. came up with that Omega 300. This was back in 2015. And I said, man, I got to have it. I seen videos. They were just raving about that thing. And I put it on there. And don't get me wrong. That Silencer Co. Omega is a hell of a can. It still is for this day and time. One of Silencer Co.'s latest and greatest. I can't say latest, but one of their greatest designs ever made. And I don't think you're going to go wrong with that 7.62 RC2 Surefire. It's not the quietest if you're looking for suppression, but they're built like tanks. They're not the lightest thing out, but they are built like tanks, and they will last you a lifetime. Never seen that hen bottle. Yeah, eyes and ears. Yeah, man. Got to stay with the game, brother. You know, when they make these limited runs, you got to stay on top of it. Pure white. You grew up in Lynchburg, Tennessee? Nah, brother. In Atlanta, Georgia. In New York City. My mother's born and raised in New York City. So when I wasn't here with my dad's side of the family, I was there in New York City with my mom's side of the family. And like I say, Jamaica, Queens, New York, Atlanta, Georgia, also. So I get the best of both worlds. Hit that like button and subscribe to this man. Man, listen, I've been trying to say that for a while, but I don't think a lot of people will follow that on. Oh, man, here goes the stuff right here that's about to do the mods. Okay, I figured it out now. All right. Yeah, so for the pistol, get one that goes up to 5.7. Now, to say that, that's going to probably lessen your odds of figuring out what you want to get. So that's why I say you get a 22 that goes up to 5.7, because remember, the 45 caliber hole is going to suffice shooting the 5.7, But if you also want something that's going to help it be quiet, something that has a bigger bore, even though it has more volume, more air is going to go through the hole when the projectile goes out. And I hate using the word hole. I guess I could say what maybe bore, I guess would be the proper term. Instead of I using something, gay or Diddy related, no homo. But so what I did was that AB suppressor Little Bird goes up to 5.7. Another one, look, I was getting ready to get put on layaway because I'm the layaway king, right? The Huxworks Flow 22 Ti titanium. I see those go for $400, and they handle all the way up to 5.7. $400, man. I don't think you could beat that. I mean, you can get a dead air mask for about the same price. I mean, it's a little bit older, but I think you can't go wrong with the Huxworks Flow 22 titanium. If you're asking me for personal opinion, that's the one I would go with. Going to be very lightweight at 4.8 ounces, a little bit over 5 inches in length, and it's going to last you a really long time. Flow through technology is the way now. People laugh at OSS because they went away from the traditional designs of monocores and K baffles and Orion baffles and things of that way of that nature, and they went with flow through, and not everybody has a flow through can. Everyone's working on one. So yeah, okay, that 22 that goes up to 5.7, then get a 30 cal for other calibers. Yeah, that's the way you do it, brother. If you want to get something that's going to cover all of them, that's the way I would go. Now, if you want a rifle caliber can that can cover pistols also, then I get something like the Silencer Co. Hybrid 46 or the Hybrid 46M. And that one, you could take the rifle mounts out and put in pistol boosters, pistol booster with fixed barrel spacer. And that will really lessen how much you want to buy. You know what I mean? Because you have a rifle can that can shoot pistol and rifle. But I figure for your type of use, because I know you probably use them a lot, since I have so many of them, I really only use a few of them. And then, if someone probably is interested in buying one, especially one I already have, I just let them try it out just so they can hear it. Because there's not many places where you can go and try before you buy. So that's why I like going to those videos. Y'all see me sometime at the outdoor shooting. Those are events where people, like the manufacturers, will come out and let people try before they buy. So if y'all go back to my early shorts, those videos with the real blocky graphics shot on an older phone, those were suppressor shoots where some of the manufacturers came out and they will already have serial numbers already designated, and all they would do is get you to buy. You select your FFL, and they would transfer that can to your FFL, and that's where you will do the paperwork, and it's already bought. And the guy who I used to go and see when he has those shoots, he hasn't had some in a while because of the ammo prices went up in the COVID and everything. I think for the most part, everybody just used his shop since he sponsored the shoots. And always purchase through him. I bought through Jake at Quiet Riot Firearms in McDonough, Georgia for over 10 years. And Jake is a good guy. He owns a lot of machine guns. So some of the machine guns you see people shooting those videos, like the full auto ACR, M60 E4s, other type of machine guns, maybe like honey badgers and stuff. All those things are post samples that he owns, or some of them are pre-samples that he owns. And man, listen, those bring in good money, but he had to stop doing those when the ammo went up during the COVID. Now, I think now he's flying planes, or he's working on getting hours to fly planes. I think the last time one of his employees told me. So he's really been, having a lot of irons in the fire. But yeah, mercenaries, if you want to get into NFA, man, just shoot me a message or something, and I'll give you my honest opinion. That's all I can really do, is just give you an honest opinion. And if I have any experience with it or heard it before with my ears, I say, yeah, this is quiet, or this is not quiet. Or you want to get a short barrel rifle, short barrel shotgun. Y'all know I got some of those. And I can tell y'all, where to get some at. See, what I like to do is I like to buy some that are already on a Form 4, so that way the transfer go by fast. So if you trying to do your own on a Form 1 e-file, I think those has came back up to fast timing. But I haven't even done my Form 1 yet because, like I say, money's been a little tight around here lately. And when I start working pretty soon, I'm definitely going to get that Form 1 in for that 300 blackout SBR build I'm working on. Like I said, I already have the upper. I got the lower. I got to work on getting that stock. I have my PRI gas buster charging handle, which reduces some of the gas coming back through the charging handle port area. I'm looking at getting an adjustable bulk carrier group. They say that really doesn't do much, but with this little build, I'm going to try something new. I already have the B&T Mars 300 blackout can, dedicated 300 blackout suppressor for it. And I just got to do is just work on getting the stock. I think a lower parts kit I'm going to go with, probably go with like a LaRue 2 MBT, I think, trigger, I think is what it's called. Those are pretty sweet. Look, might go ahead and put one of them super safeties in that guy and having like another little full auto like 300 blackout suppress, man, and really put that bad boy through his paces. I want to say that's full auto rated. Radiant makes a ported charging handle. Yeah. I think this is probably going to be the only build where I'm going to have a charging handle that's, catered to keeping gas out. This is probably going to be the only build where I'm going to do that just so I can do a comparison. Sidewalk Talk. Okay, I caught you live. Let's get it. Sidewalk Talk, another mercenary out here trying to stay safe in these streets, a.k.a. the Echelon Don. What's up, Echelon Don? Man, you put some shots through that guy yet, man? I know you done put about at least 5 boxes of ammo through that guy yet. I know you done put 250 rounds through that guy. I know you have. Came with a name for that Echelon? You gonna call it Eshy? Epi, like from Power? Yep, Sidewalk in the building. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So look, man, I'm just so happy that I'm just doing this live. People showing up and giving some support, and just gonna make the channel grow one step at a time. I don't know if y'all seen that last video I did with the Glock, but man, it's rumored that about 35 minutes away from me, a guy is gonna have a mile range being built. So just imagine if I can get some content every other weekend doing some long range shooting. Oh man, that would probably really help me out. I know for sure that will help me out. Make us mods. I think I finally figured that out. Let me see if I go ahead and make that happen. Let me see if I can make that happen. Let me see if I make that happen, Jack. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. Let me see. I don't be knowing this stuff, man. I really don't. I thought it was on this community moderation thing, but I don't know. I ain't good with this stuff here. I know that ain't it. Let me see. If I hit that at the top. No, that don't do nothing either. Look, man, I ain't even had no trolls in here. They know I don't tolerate that. And then I mean, they probably wouldn't even come pay me no mind. I said, I don't know how to do that. Yeah, anyone can participate and send messages. And then it's got for subscribers. Live commentary. See, I don't be knowing how to do that mod stuff. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's something I probably got to figure out. Let me see if I hit this add button. Start a poll. Start a Q&A. See, that ain't it either. Oh, okay. There it go. Okay. Eyes and ears, I got you as the mod. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got you. Look, let me go ahead and put you on here too, Jack. Uh-huh. Bam. Uh-huh. Okay. I got 5. Well, it was 5 people. I got 4 people in this joint. Yes, sir. There you go. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. Like Biggie said, if you don't know, now you know. So yeah, Mercs. Man, listen, look at this forehead, man. I'm sweating bullets over here like I'm under investigation. Now you got backup. Hey, man, I always got backup, man. If I ain't got people here, the man up above is always on deck, man. He never blinks an eye or misses anything. So I'm glad for him also. Man, listen. I got some stuff in the works for y'all, man. I got some stuff in the works for y'all cats, man. I really do. But I'm not going to say anything until they come in my hand. No diddy when I use that word. But when they hit my when they hit my mitts here, when those 2 prizes hit my mitts, that's probably, you know what? I got about 4 things in the works. When those 4 things hit my mitts, man, I think I'm gonna do another gun collection, man. And this gun collection should, man, I should be getting over 20,000, 30,000 views, man. For the stuff I be having, man, I don't be getting no views. And I think it'd be done by purpose, man. I think YouTube and the YouTube gods or algorithm Wizard of Oz or whatever they are, I think they just be sabotaging. I really think they do. I see some people, I'm not hating on anybody's collection because we all got to start somewhere. I started off with something basic and look where I'm at now. But I see some people, man, they got guns that probably everybody else has, and they'll have 30,000 views. I seen one cat got close to 500,000. But it is what it is. I'm about to go surfing. Stay blessed, everyone. Don't for our fallen troops. Oh, you a surfer, man? But catch some waves for me. I can't swim, but I think I always wanted to try to surf, but I can't swim. So I stay about the most I go in the water is to my shoulder. And once the water hits my shoulder and I'm just able to keep my head above the surface, I don't go no further than that. So you have the surfing, brother. You stay blessed out there. Enjoy your family, man. And we can't wait to see those purchases that you have, brother. So let me go ahead and give you a salute. We're going to salute this mercenary eyes and ears tactical, man. You stay safe out there, brother. Stay blessed. Oh, don't forget our fallen troops. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is Memorial Day. So everybody who gave a sacrifice for the country, you know, everybody probably has somebody who was in the service. And just because we said that, we'll just take a moment of silence right now to show respect and give blessings and thanks to all the fallen troops. We'll handle that right now. All right. Back to regular scheduled programming. All right. You be safe, eyes and ears. And salute to you, mercenary. All right. 6 people in here. Wow, 6 people. Look at God. Just think next time I probably have 16 people in here and just keep growing and growing. This live was at a last minute ordeal that I said I was just going to do. But we're just going to make sure that we start doing them probably once a week. I want to be like my brother, I'm Not From This Planet. He does a live show every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central Time. I think he's in Tennessee, Tennessee. And he does one every Sunday, or at least he'll, post that he's not doing one. And man, he at least has about 20, 25 people in his live. I wish I could get to that point where I could have that, maybe have some guests on. We could all have a drink or something and just shoot the bullshit about what's going on. That would be great. You know what? I think we'll start working on that. Start getting some people to start tapping in. And we also got to do it at a time where we got people from different time zones and they need to be able to be free and available also. So we're going to work on that. We're definitely going to work on that. And I just want to thank y'all for taking y'all time out to hang with the general, man. I really do. I really want to cry, but I want y'all to think I'm soft. So I thank y'all for tuning in. I got 5 people rocking with me. I got 6 thumbs up. I've been live for getting ready to be 50 minutes. And it's been like a solid, consistent 50 minutes at that. And I just don't know where I'd be without y'all supporters. My brother, Atum Ray Outdoors. Hey, man, we going to salute that mercenary. Atum Ray Outdoors. Man, we just did a moment of silence, man. You know what? I'll do another moment of silence for you because I know you lost some of your loved ones, brother. So stand by for this moment of silence. All right. Atum Ray Outdoors. Hey, man, we got to tap in, man. We be in the same sometime neck of the woods, man. I'm on the south side of town. I know you said you're across the way. I ain't going to put your business out like that, brother. But we need to tap in one time, man. I want to shoot that damn spear, man. I want to shoot that spear. I just gave a box of ammo away for 7.6239 to a cat on this forum that's locally here. And I want to talk to you about that too, man, to see if you on the forum. Oh man, we definitely got to tap in, man. It's like you can be shooting on some nice property. You got a nice piece of property, don't you, brother? I know you do. Look, I go out there and bring some of them good loud rapid fire toys out there and wake up the neighbors, man, and then see how they react. But yeah, we gonna link up one time, brother. When last time you been to Advanced Bullets? If you can remember that, brother. I haven't been out there in a while. I haven't done no long range shooting since what was that, September of last year. And it's getting what, it's already May, getting ready to be June. So I'm due for some long range shooting. And Cat's been going, but I ain't been able to go. I done bought me some more primers. I'm good on primers. I need some more powder. I need some Hodgdon Varget, and I need some more Hodgdon H4350. So when I load up on some more reloaded supplies, I'm gonna get back out and do the long range shooting. It's been about 2 months. See? And you know, that place is like 45 minutes from me. I take the back road. What's that, Highway 138 to 92? That's the way I go out there, 92. And I think I take another back road out there to get the AB. But go all the way out there towards like Carrollton, then I come on in. I don't even think I make it out towards Carrollton. I think I cut in a little bit like around Temple area. And I take this little highway road up Temple. The Temple to make it up there. But I'm due for a trip out there. And we'll tap in one of these days, man. Well, look, man, I need to put a phone number or something up. Oh, you in Austell? Okay. Well, yeah, you definitely ain't too far away from me, brother. Yeah, I ride Camp Creek all the way to Austell. What's that, Georgia 5? I take it all the way up there to Georgia 5. Like Lithia Springs and all of that. Off Thornton Road. How far you are from Thornton Road, brother? Because I be taking that Camp Creek all the way up there, man. I used to mess with a little chick over there. And that's the way I would go, that back road. Okay. And look, since you're talking about Austell, did you ever go to Adventure Outdoors and get some of those cans that I put up that was discounted? They had a sale last week on some cans up to 50% off. I think only one can that was close to 50% off. The rest of them was only 10 to 15% off. I bought some guns from Adventure Outdoors, but I never bought no cans or any NFA items from out of there. But I shot up there one time. A2H, Guns and Sneakers. Hey, man, we got a new mercenary. We got a new mercenary in the building. Look, man, I'm glad you're doing your thing, brother. Hey, man, I be having them kicks too, my guy. I be having them J's, man. I got J's from 2003 in the crib, man. I'm talking about the original Mellow 12s, the original Nubuck 12s. Man, listen, I got special edition J's from 05 when I graduated 20 years ago. Look, man, since it's been 20 years since I've been in the hospital, I want to bust some of them cats out. So these young bucks like, "Boy, when you get them? When them came out?" I'm going to say, "Boy, this before your time, young buck." But yes, sir, man, salute to you. A2H's Guns and Sneakers. I live behind Thornton Road Chevrolet. Okay. I know exactly where you at, brother. I know exactly where you at. Man, look, I wish I had a piece of paper or something so I could put, look, man. Look, man, I'm going to give you my number, Atum Ray. You text me down there when you're ready so I can give it to you, brother. And if anybody who on the live, man, who want to tap in with the general, man, you could shoot me a text, man, and I'll be glad to rap with you, give you some purchasing advice, anything you want. And I'm gonna let y'all get a pen and a pad or get your cell phone ready or whatever it is, man. And I'm gonna give y'all the number to tap in. And like I say, man, cause I be like doing them group chats, man. But I know a lot of y'all be having them Apple devices. I'm an Android cat, man. So I know sometimes it's a connection issue with the Apple and the Android, but we're gonna fix that. So whenever y'all ready, man, look, I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds and I'm gonna shoot y'all the number to reach. I'm gonna shoot y'all the hotline number to reach the general, man. Cause I like rapping with y'all cats, man. Oh, I got that fire. Hey, man, I'm like Juvenile. I got that fire. I got that fire. Now holla at a play if you want that Oscar Mayer. Yeah, man, I got that fire for sure. At least I try to have it, man. There's some cats out here who made me look like a rookie, man, but that come with the territory, man. And you are the company that you keep. Once I start hanging with people who got high-end shit, top dollar shit, it just rubs off on you. And once you see the fun that they have, you just got to join in too, like the night vision, man. I never knew about any night vision. So I started hanging with so many cats, man, doing night vision shooting. And I was like, man, I got to have that. So I stay up day and night trying to figure out how can I hustle up some money to get some night vision. And I got the clip on. Now I'm ready to get some more night vision. I want to get another clip on. I really want to get another clip on. I want some nods. I want some dual tubes, man. That's what I really want to do. So, all right, I'm going to read these last two, and I'm going to come with the cell phone number for the hotline. Y'all can holler at me, Mercs. If you need edits done for your channel, let me know. Free work. Just want to practice my craft. Hey, man, you know what? Next time I come with something, man, I give you some content, man. We'll see what you do. I just seen you in your videos, brother. You go above and beyond than what I do. I've been wanting to get another one of those lavalier mics. I don't have my other phone with me because I use it with my other phone because I got one of those headphone jacks. But I got this Galaxy 22 Ultra, and they got rid of the headphone jack, so I can't even use the damn lavalier mic. And I guess I have to get one of these wireless Bluetooth ones, but they're like $80 to $100, man. I just ain't got it right now to spare. I got a lot of irons in the fire, but I'll definitely get with you. But look, this is the number to the hotline. I gave y'all a chance to get some pen and paper or a cell phone. But if you want to rap with the general, you hit me up. 770-744-8467. I say it again. 770-744-8467. You want to rap with the journal, just shoot me a text who you are. You know, if you're on the YouTube, just let me know what your handle is. I'll lock you in, and we'll go from there. So, yeah, man, reach out to the journal. I've been wanting to host my own like little YouTube shoot. I got a range already, man. And I just want to spread the word and give people plenty of time for them to, you know, prepare for when the day comes that they want to come to the range, they can. So I'm going to link up with y'all cats and we're going to go from there. I'm not from this planet. ITT 777s. What's up, my guy? What's up to you, my brother? Maybe we definitely will give a salute to that brother, man. If y'all haven't checked him out, man, check that brother out, man. Check that brother out. Listen, man, he has posts almost every day promoting sales and things going on. I checked out his campsite little website. Man, cat got all type of damn deals on that motherfucker, man. Excuse my language. Cat got all type of deals on that site, man. All right, guns and sneakers, I got you. I got you. Hey, I'm not from this planet. I know you missed it. Shoot me a text, my guy. Shoot me a text. Look, I'm going to get you a chance to get a pen and pad or a cell phone, man, to get ready, man. I've been wanting to rap with you for a while. So, look, I'm going to give you 10 more seconds to get ready to take the number down. Yeah, man. You be having them deals, my guy. I thought my little post be putting people on. You blowing my shit out the water. Yeah, deals like crazy. He surely does on point. All right. 770-744-8467. 770-744-8467. Just shoot me a text, brother, and I'll lock you in. God, ain't you from Tennessee, right? So I know you probably have one of them Tennessee area codes. Like I had a Cows rapper with a while ago from Tennessee, and I forgot what the area code was, but I think he was outside of Murfreesboro. How far are you from there? That's even if you in Tennessee. You might be in Kentucky making some of that good bourbon or something. I don't even know. But I know you went to that dead zero range. So yeah, I know you in Tennessee. Oh, not from Tennessee, but I live in Tennessee. Okay, and on point. Yes, sir. Lock it in. Shoot me a text so I can lock you in. Oh yeah, Flint, Michigan. Okay. Flint, Michigan. Okay. But yeah, man, y'all brothers don't check him out, man. Look, you going live? I'm not from this planet. You going live tonight? 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. I was telling the mercenaries about your live every Sunday that you have. And hopefully my lives will get like that to where I have some people chiming in. We can have some good rapping. You thinking about it? Okay. Well, you know what? Oh, suppressor talk. Okay. We was having NFA talk here. I was giving people some suggestions about suppressors and other little, things that they want to secure. Maybe about, like the NFA future with suppressors going on with that bill. Trump's big, beautiful bill. I don't dwell into the politics, so I'm not Republican nor Democrat. I understand politics from a different angle, that both sides have some good talking points. I can honestly see that some things from the left side work, some things from the right side work. I'm not heavy on one side. For me, I look at policy of what's going to personally affect me and the country at hand. I'm not dedicated because neither one of them know I exist, and they don't even know if I even voted for them or not. So I don't get into none of that. Yeah, brother, that's just how I rock, man. I'm getting to the politics. I think politics does more divide than it does good. That's why I've never taught politics on my channel. Some people are just heavy left, some people are heavy right, and then some people will talk about the other side. But then when the other side comes up with something, they'll be quick to jump on it and use it, but they'll just dog them out in the sentence before and the sentence after. So I never, had that talk on my channel, and I respect everybody's right to vote, whether you're libertarian, a Democrat, Republican, Tea Party, Independent. I'm a non-judgmental person. You do what floats your boat. And like I say, your voting is your business. And that's just how I see it. So you'll never worry about me bashing anybody here on how they vote. So, yeah, I just got another text. I think that was on point. So I'll lock you in, brother, once the live is over with. What time is it now? I've been on for about an hour. Let's see. Okay. 7:45. So I know that the game will come on, 8 or 8:30? So probably getting ready to get myself ready for the game, put my feet up, charge my phone up, 'cause I know it's probably getting 56%. So I'm doing pretty good for an hour live. It's been a great live. I had some of my usuals come in. I had a stranger come in and say he bought a Surefire 762 RC2 for his SCAR. Hopefully he'll put up a video and I'll be able to see it. And I can say, yeah, you said that you were going to get that in your guide, and I can't wait to hear your experience with it. And speaking from that, you going to get you some cans of some NFA stuff, ITT? Because, man, you've been rapping with all those people at that NRA meet a few weeks ago. And I know for sure, I know you've done those anechoic reviews, but are you purchasing anything from them? I mean, I know they're probably not giving you anything, saying they had to endorse their product more than likely, but out of your own pocket, are you planning on buying some NFA items in the future? Or you probably already have some, you just waiting to debut them. I know that's probably what it is. Because I rap with those anechoic guys, and I asked the guy about doing some T&E. He gave me the guy's card. I haven't reached out for him yet. So like I said, I'm thinking about reaching out and see if I can get something for them to let me review. And that'll probably give me some more inspiration to go out here and do some more content. Yes, sir. I'm waiting for the tax stamp to go away. I don't pay for products. Those days are over. Hey, man. More power to you, brother. Hey, hopefully I'll make it that far that people just want to toss me shit. But you know what? Sometimes you got to pay your way through, and I have no problem with that because when I die, I can't take the money with me or anything that I used to purchase with the money. So I got to enjoy that money now. It's just like a celebrity. When they get big and they have a wave, people want to push their clothing line on them. Hey, man, you ain't got to spend no money. Just rock my stuff. And I ain't mad at you, brother. You came from the bottom. I remember when I had more subscribers than you. Then all of a sudden, it was like, I'm here. Here go you. And then you was here. And then you was here. And then you was here. And I kept going here. And then you was here. And I was here. And you was here. And then, man, listen, look, you out the stratosphere right now. So, yeah, it allows me to invest more in the channel. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. That's why I said on one of my videos, I don't want to take any money from nobody. Instead of you giving me money to review something, if you see something that I reviewed, take that money and you purchase that item and you enjoy that, because me shooting it doesn't give you the satisfaction of enjoying it. That's why I don't never ask for nobody's money. If I want to do something, I'll go out here and buy it myself, or somebody wants to, let me do a T&E video on their product. I got no problem with that. Yeah, you've been tapped into the channel, brother. Even when you didn't know. Man, listen, I just figured out a while ago I could see all my subscribers on the channel. And there's a lot of people who were subscribed to my channel who put up content I didn't even know. So I had to go back recently and started, subscribing to people's channels. So don't feel bad, man. If you got a channel, just say something, man. And I have no problem subscribing and following and helping anybody else out, man. I'm not in it for the fame or for the money. I'm just here to help people out, man, and enjoy the sport of firearms and Second Amendment activities, man. If I make it big and people want to, support me, make me big like Black Rambo or Coleon Noir, I have no problem with that. But one thing I won't do is sell out to try to make myself something that I'm not. And that's just the way I've always been brought up. If I was nothing without it, I'll be nothing with it. The great words of John Candy. If you was nothing without it, you'll be nothing with it. And I'm going to be the same person, whether I'm still the little drone ant working in the colony, to whether I'm the drone ant that's fucking the queen of the colony. I'm going to be the same person. It's the unique style and knowledge that made me gravitate. And I figured that uniqueness sometimes is different from a lot of people, especially if they're not used to maybe like the swag or the lingo. And I think that's probably what doesn't bring in a lot of people, because I may not use certain words that people use. Maybe my vocabulary is a little bit, offset. But I like staying true to myself. Keep up the good work, bro. You have the capability to be bigger, brother. Trust me. Oh, yeah, man. I see your initiative that you put in. Like I say, man, just your dedication to the channel, man, and you interact with your people. Like I say, almost every Sunday, you always have some type of engagement with your people, and that's very, very great, And hopefully one of these days I'll be gravitating to people like that. And like I said, I'm waiting for you to still have that invite so I could be on that live. I'll clear out my schedule for you now. I got no problem helping nobody, brother. Like, so you just let me know the day and time and what the topic is so I can prepare, and we'll just go from there. Understood, brother. Definitely understand. So like I say, man, I'm just glad to be here. Glad to be alive. Man, say it's been, I want to say, what's today's date? Let me look at this here. What's today's date? I hate this new update. The 25th. So look, man, let me go ahead and say this now. 20 years ago on this day, I graduated high school at 18 years old. I done had people, man, die before they even reached 18, 17. People who died at 18, 19, 20 years old, 25, 30. And I never thought that I would make it this far in life. I won't even bullshit you not. I will not even bullshit you. I never thought I'd make it this far, but I'm here. I'm glad to be here. Seeing a lot of people come and go, whether it was good terms, bad terms. And just always like to tell the young people when I'm doing my Uber and Lyft driving, especially when they tell me, saying that they got some plans going for themselves, I say, man, just do it, man. You got people who surrounding you with love and they, helping you out, man. Stay rocking with those people, man. Don't be like me. And I'm just going to just keep it real and funky, man. I took the street route, and I ain't even going to lie to nobody, man. I know I only got 2 people here besides me. That'll make it 3. But I'm here for a reason. I'm just glad to be here. This gun stuff, man, is a lifesaver for me. I talk to people on forums all the time. We talk guns, whether it's 24/7, some co-workers who in the guns, and that's just like our main, convo communication. Now we talk about other things now. Don't get me wrong on that. But like I say, this gun stuff, man, is a lifesaver. It's a true lifesaver. You tapped into a veteran. I'm tapped into with you, brother. And like I say, I like how you did that work on that magazine, brother. I might have to send you some of my AK magazines, and maybe you could put me in some windows. I got some U.S. Palm magazines, the polymer joints, and I got some surplus magazines I got for a few years ago. I think we got them in a group set. I think we bought 50, I think, at one time, and each person got like 10 magazines each. They were about $7 a magazine for those surplus magazines. So maybe I'll secure some metal ones to send to you, and maybe you could put some windows in them, because I think that was really sweet project that you did, putting those windows in on those metal magazines. And that's one thing I'm working on, man. I don't have any AKs besides the Sega 12 gauge shotgun, the actual Russian made. I haven't looked at that thing in so long. The Izhmash from the legendary Izhmash factory. And if you know, the Izhmash factory was the first factory in Russia to produce the AK-47 rifles. That's a fun fact there for you. A lot of people probably don't know that. But if you get an AK from the Izhmash factory, or if you get a Vepr made AK, those are the top 2 out of Russia. Those are the top 2 manufacturers. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you agree, ITT. And yes, sir, it was fun to a veteran. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a collector's piece. Yes, sir. I'm talking about the guy I got it from is on a local forum here in Georgia. He done a lot of things to it. He had it 922R converted, so it moved the trigger group up, allows the pistol grip to go into the old trigger hole. Got a nice stock on it, which I want to probably switch out and put a folding stock on it. He has one of those K&S plugs in the gas port to where it can cycle all ammunition, whether it's birdshot, buckshot, slugs, low recoil, law enforcement rounds. And I haven't even shot the thing since I bought it. It's just been sitting in the safe. Just been sitting in the safe. Now, probably one of these days I'll do a video on it, because it's a nice shotgun. Real nice shotgun. And when I bought it, it came with a whole bunch of magazines, 5 rounds, 10 rounders, some 20 round drums. It was a nice package, and I think I gave the cat close to $2,000 for it. And like I say, real nice package deal, and it's just been sitting in the safe. So one of these days I'll pull it on out and get some footage in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Man, it's only 2 of y'all in here, so I think 2A Veteran already hit the like button. I know you hit the like button, man, so I thank y'all for hanging out with the journal. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, man. I've been on for 1 hour 15. Beak is a little bit deprived of moisture, so I think I'm going to have me a nice sip of some good water. And the game is getting ready to kick off soon, so I'm going to make sure I have my TV and everything ready. I already ate dinner, so I'm just going to watch the game and get ready for tomorrow. So I thank y'all for rocking with the general. As always, stay legal, stay dangerous, stay prepared. You know, man, I done said it so long, man. Y'all should know it by now, man. I ain't even gonna get into that. But it's the general signing off, man. It's Osama out.